All right, everybody, this is 1.3 extra practice. Okay, the first thing they want you to do is to find the length of each segment in the line above. Okay, so the first one is segment AB. Well, remember, the distance from A to B, if we're visual, we could just count that it's 2, okay? But remember, there's a way to do it. We have the absolute value of A, which is -8, minus B, which is -6. Now remember, double negatives turn into plus a positive. So -8 plus 6 is really the absolute value of -2. Now the absolute value means you just take whatever number is inside and you turn it into a positive because you're counting its distance from 0, which is 2. Okay. Line BD is right here. So again, you're going to take the absolute value of B, which is -6, minus D, which is 3. -6 minus 3 is -9, and the absolute value of -9 is +9. AD, we're just going to continue it a little further here. It's the absolute value of -8 minus 3, which is really the absolute value of -11, which is +11. And CE is right here, which is the absolute value of 1 minus 7, which is really -6, and the absolute value of -6 is +6. All right, if RS is 15 and ST is 9, then RT is the length of the entire segment, which is 15 plus 9, which is 24. Okay, if ST is 15 and RT is 40, so the entire line, or segment I should say, is 40, then what's the difference? 40 minus 15 makes 25. So RS must be 25. Given the same line, if RS equals 8y plus 4 and ST equals 4y plus 8, and the entire line is 15y minus 9, what is the value of y? So we have to do RS plus ST equals RT. RS is 8y plus 4 plus ST is 4y plus 8 equals RT, which is 15y minus 9. I'm going to combine like terms, so 8y and 4y makes 12y. 4 plus 8 makes 12, and that's going to equal 15y minus 9. Now remember, we have a y on the left side of the equal sign and a y on the right side. I always suggest moving the smaller one, so I'm going to minus 12y on both sides. 12y's cancel. I'm going to bring my work up here. 12 is equal to 15 minus 12 is 3, so 3y minus 9. You have a normal two-step equation here. Add 9 to both sides. 9's cancel. 21 is equal to 3y. Divide by 3 on both sides, and y equals 7. Now it says find RS, ST, and RT. Well, RS is equal to 8y plus 4, which is really 8 times 7 plus 4. All right, 8 times 7 is 56, plus 4 is 60. Let's change the color up here. ST is equal to 4y plus 8. I'm going to plug in my 7 for the y. 4 times 7 is 28, plus 8, which makes 36. Okay, the last one, RT, is equal to RS plus ST. So RT is equal to 60 plus 36, which makes RT 96. Tell whether the given segments are congruent or not congruent. Well, LN, if you want to count, is a distance of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And MQ is a distance of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So remember, your congruent symbol would mean that they're the same. Not congruent means they are not. These are not congruent. So put a slash through the congruent sign. MP, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And NQ is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are congruent. Congruent segments have the same length. MN, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And PQ, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are congruent segments. LP and MQ, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. MQ, we already found above, right over here, was 15. These are not congruent. A is the midpoint of XY, okay? So they're telling us, which means that 3x is going to be equal to 5x minus 6. So that's our first step. 3x equals 5x minus 6. Now, this time the 3x is by itself, so we unfortunately have to move the bigger number and deal with negatives. 3 minus 5 makes negative 2x, which equals negative 6. Divide both sides by negative 2, and x equals 3. Now we can find the lengths of the segments by plugging in 3 for x. Okay, so xa equals 3 times 3, which is 9. Ay is equal to 5 times 3 minus 6. Ay equals 15 minus 6. Ay equals 9. And we knew that these would be the same because they said A is the midpoint, which means it cuts that line or line segment perfectly in half, which means both sides would equal each other or be congruent. Last one, xy equals xa plus ay. Well, that's just 9 plus 9. So the length of the entire segment is 18. All right, so this is exactly what we did yesterday. Use the figure above to find the value of PT. All right, we're going to skip this question because I totally forgot to put our equations in. All right, take a look at this last one here. What do we know? If AD is equal to 12 and AC is equal to 4y minus 36, so let's plug in. AD equals 12. AC, the entire blue line, is equal to 4y minus 36. Find the value of y. Well, there's one bit of information that's very important. They tell us AD is congruent to DC. Okay. If AD is equal to 12 and AC is equal to 4y minus 36, find the value of y. Okay. So we know AD plus DC is equal to AC. Okay. If AD is 12, that means DC is also 12. So this is 12 plus 12 equals 4y minus 36. 24 equals 4y minus 36. Add 36 to both sides, and 60 is equal to 4y. Okay. 60 equals 4y. You divide both sides by 4, which means y equals 15. Okay. If ED equals x plus 4 and DB equals 3x minus 8, find the value of x. Well, again, we know that ED, and DB are congruent. So x plus 4 equals 3x minus 8. Move that smaller one, minus x on both sides, and we get 4 equals 2x minus 8. If 4 equals 2x minus 8 and you add 8 to both sides, we get 12 equals 2x. And if 12 equals 2x, we're going to divide both sides by 2, and x equals 6. Okay. All right, if you guys want a challenge problem, okay, challenge problem. Try and solve this one, and I'll give you some extra credit. Okay, we have a line with 3 points. A, B, and C. All right, AB is 7x plus 14. BC is 21x plus 28. Okay, and we're going to solve for x. Then you're going to solve for AB. Then you're going to solve for BC. Solve for x by doing AB plus BC equals AC. Solve for AB by plugging in for your x value. And solve for BC by plugging in for your x value. And the one bit of information you need is that AC is equal to 490. Okay, so that'll replace the previous question. And don't